those of you that can do tongue trills, some people can do it, but they can't do it on sound. So we'll do those steps right now. Let's do it without sound. So you're just going to hold the breath through the tongue trill. The tip of my tongue is by the alveolar ridge right there, and it's rolling in that spot. So what you want to do is infuse that with breath. And just go until you run out of breath and just feel what that feels like. Let's do it 2 more times. Experience the breath with the tongue being trilled or rolled. One more time. Now, if you couldn't do that, just practice that for now and get used to that sensation. And then for the rest of this, join us on just an R sound or an oo sound or an E sound, whichever one you found easier earlier. Just stick with that. So now we're going to add sound just on the one note. Let's pick an easy note for everybody. Let's do an A. So like an any way you know you can just produce sound from that note. So this is like the hold the note exercises we did before, but we're doing it on this tongue trill. So here we go. Might notice I'm moving my mouth around. I like the feeling of how that feels when I'm controlling the sound with my tongue, but you feel how much the lips are involved in changing the shape and changing the sound. So just experiment. This is just a stretching out. Remember, like I said at the beginning, we're doing internal and external stretching. This is very internal, but feel what the external does to that as well. My friend on Instagram just said it's hard to sustain the trill for sure, and I know. Do what you can and try not to get frustrated. Make sure it's about the breath. Like the other exercise where we started on an oo and moved to an e when we were having difficulty, or vice versa. Sometimes with this one, you can start off with the tongue trill, if that's easy for you, without sound, and then bring the sound in, or vice versa. If you find it's hard to sustain, stop the voicing. So you'll just go from sound to no sound, or no sound to sound, whichever's best. But the goal is to sustain the sound. So for this one, a decent breath. That helped? That's good. I've completely lost count. So that was enough. But this is something you can do anyway. You can do it in the car, in the shower, just warm up those articulators with the breath. Okay, so now let's do the other exercise, which was this descending. We did them on the descending slide from high to low. Then let's do it with this tongue trill as well. So again. I lost it at the end. That means I ran out of breath. This is another thing. It will tell you where you are most likely to run out of breath or the tongue gets too tight. I find that some people sometimes will think about when they're going from high to low or changing from a high pitch to a low pitch, will somehow think about moving in. Ooh, right? Think about, even if you are thinking about that, whether it's subconscious or not, think about the air still moving out. So the tongue won't stop if you're thinking about the air moving out, assuming this is within reach already. Let's do 2 more. One more. good. I was able to get lower that time. Oh, that feels so good. I don't know about you guys, but that feels amazing. Okay. All right.